Did you bring some smoke?
No, just kind of figured you'd be providing it.
Do you like Zags or blunts?
Either or. Either or. I like a nice, yeah, it's great.
Let's see if you like that.
Cool. You know, usually I never smoke in like a public-facing like interview or anything, but this is just too
This is the
important of an
GGN, dog.
Yeah, of course.
This ain't like the regular shows that, you know, they may call you to do. Hey, Lil Dicky, could you come do the Tom Brokaw show or do 2020 or do...
You know what the first thing everybody asks, of course you know this, whenever like they see that I did a song with you, they say, oh my God, did you smoke weed with him? And I've always been like, no. But now,
Oh man, fuck no. How
Yeah.
the fuck you did a song with
Yeah.
him and you ain't smoked weed?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you don't know, you won't know. You inside the GGN News Network. I'm your host with the most, Finding Nemo, AKA Nemo Hoes. And today on my show, I have a very, very special guest coming at you live and direct from Philadelphia. It's the one and only Lil Dicky.
I don't know how you don't stutter when you say all those things so fast. It's impressive.
It's like your rap skills, man. You know what I'm saying? That's very impressive.
Thank you, sir.
How do you do what you do without stutter?
Well, I do a lot of takes. I just heard that was one smooth take, and I don't know.
That's what it is. Lil Dicky, what's up, man? You a rapper, right?
Yep.
How long you been rapping?
I've always kind of rapped real casually, like growing up, but I didn't really take it seriously and like sit down and really decide to perfect the craft until about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, so it's pretty, I'd say I was lucky to figure this out, that I was able to do this.
And what made you decide to say, you know what, I want to not rap to the mirror or rap to myself, but I want to rap to people?
Well, to be quite honest, I started doing this because I really wanted to be a comedian. And I was thinking about ways that I could be noticed for being funny. And I always loved rap, and I thought, you know, I was like solid. I was, you know, I saw guys like Lonely Island, you know those guys?
Come on, man, I've done songs with
Yeah,
you.
okay. So I was like, these guys are doing it, and they're like, you know, extremely successful. There's not many competitors in this like comedic
In that
rap
realm,
space.
yeah.
So I started doing it for that, and then I always loved rap as a consumer, but never really like in my wildest dreams did I think that I could be a respected rapper. And then the rapping just got better and better. It kind of works like a sport.
Yeah.
And
Practice
now
makes perfect.
Right, exactly. So I'm just really happy that I chose rap as that comedic way in, because I couldn't imagine that. It's like so therapeutic now, rap, and I've always loved rap, and it's just great that I can do this for real.
And it's dope that the rap community is wrapping their arms around you because they see how dope you are and how serious you are. It's not how long you've been doing it, it's how committed you are to it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it all kind of started with you giving me that job on that song.
Hey, man.
So I
You were
appreciate
looking
that.
for a professional, man. You came in with a professional attitude.
Yep. No, I take it really seriously. Obviously, the stuff's funny, but I certainly have like real serious ambitions, so I go hard.
You do. I looked at some of your old stuff
Yeah.
that you put out in your videos.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing the angle, and like you said, it has a great comedic timing to it, but at the same time, the music is dope as fuck.
Thank you.
So it's like you laugh, but then you listen like, damn, this motherfucker is dope. This shit is hard. Is that the effect you were going for?
Yeah, because, you know, as funny as the Lonely Island guys are, like, then as I started rapping and getting better, I was thinking, there's never really been a guy, maybe like Eminem early days, where it was like, he really was being funny and rapping really well.
Same time.
Yeah, and I just thought, that's kind of a lane that I haven't really seen, because as funny as Eminem was, it wasn't like sketch comedy,
No,
you know what I mean?
It just was funny because he was saying it.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, I think it's like kind of like a wide open space that I feel almost like I was born to drive in.
What were some of your influences? to make it?
Musically?
Uh-huh.
I mean, first off, keep in mind, like when I'm listening to these people as a kid, it's not me thinking that they're influencing me to become a rapper. I'm just like a huge fan. But like Jay-Z and Nas, like growing up for sure. I think my favorite album of all time, just in music ever, is College Dropout.
Yeah,
That hit me when I was a senior in high school, so it was like the perfect time.
And you probably was going through the same thing you was rapping about.
For sure. It felt like I could really relate to it. So Jay-Z, Nas, that Kanye album really hit me. But then like I was also listening to like John Mayer and like the Goo Goo Dolls, you know?
Well-rounded. You was getting your holy dose of music.
Yeah, I guess they were influencing more of my dating life. You know?
You gotta mix and match though. You gotta take a little bit of this to create what you want as far as overall.
For sure.
Like all your influences, you know what I'm saying? It can't just be one realm, it's gotta be everything that you like.
For sure, I think like guys like Larry David and Kevin Hart are just as influential as a guy like Drake, you know what I mean? So I just absorb things, and I think it always becomes a part of me as a result.
You debuted #1 on the Billboard Comedy, Rap, and Indie charts?
It was a great day in time.
How do you pull that off?
Honestly, I think a huge thing was people like you believing in me and guys, because like I was relatively unproven. And, you know, I think at the time I had all these good ideas, but I really, like, for example, our song, like I just needed someone like you, pretty much only you in my opinion, to like legitimize that song. And, you know, a song like Save That Money, a guy like Fetty, Rich Homie Quan. These are like the perfect guys to have on these songs, and I think...
Was it easy for you to get everybody to get down with you?
It wasn't that, I mean, it wasn't a cakewalk, so to speak, but it wasn't like I didn't need to convince people. I think that, you know, you probably get like a zillion feature requests a day, and I think when you heard mine, you were like, okay, this is totally original and unique, and I think those guys, the same deal.
Over 26 million views for Save That Money?
Yeah. That video was a life changer.
Who was in it?
There was people in it. There was Sarah Silverman, Tom Petty, Mark Cuban, Kevin Durant, Fetty Wap, obviously, Rich Homie Quan. Am I leaving anybody out?
How did you get all of these big
Hannibal
wigs?
Buress.
How did you get all these big wigs?
Just can you curse on this?
You can say what the fuck you want.
All right, I was fucking like just a hustler, like hit up everybody that I'm sure I even hit you up, you know what I mean? Like I hit up everybody that I like had any sort of connection to. And I said, hey, like all this really requires, for the most part, is like you holding up a phone and saying, you know, just like showing your face for a moment. And I think, you know, certain people were like, yeah, for sure. And then to me, the bigger accomplishment, besides the celebrity cameos, was just the ability to pull that video off for free the way I did.
You for free?
Yeah.
I need to fuck with you more often. You know how to shoot shit.
Yeah.
Get rid of these motherfuckers with all these high ass prices. This motherfucker shooting quality shit for free. Y'all shooting bullshit for a fee. You've been recognized by Newsweek as the Jerry Seinfeld of rap. How does that make you feel?
Like so good.
Because Jerry Seinfeld is like the one, not the two.
Right. No, I agree. I think it's borderline the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me, and how it was so public of a statement. So
that the whole world said. We all seen
Newsweek
it.
certainly framing that.
Come on, man, you better.
Yeah.
I would frame it. I would even get it tattooed on my left arm, right where everybody can see when I'm doing interviews.
Newsweek, the Jerry Seinfeld of Rap,
right there.
Newsweek.
Bam, there. What about your new tour?
I go out in March, and we're still routing it, but yeah, it's gonna be, the shows are just getting bigger and bigger. And I try to, the same way I do in my like recorded music, I try to make the live show really like a unique experience. So in this case, it's like the Looking for Love Tour is the name of it, because I really am a hopeless romantic and I just want to fall in love. And what I do during the show is I bring girls on stage, and we'll like spin a wheel and it'll land on a challenge, and then they'll just compete for my heart, like in between songs.
Does this song play when that's happening? Looking for love in all the wrong places.
It doesn't, but I'm happy to let you creative direct my live show if you want to get involved.
Keep coming up. You gotta play that, man. You gotta have that playing, man. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
I guess you're right. In theory, like, at my own rap concert is probably the wrong place to look for love.
Hi, it's Stormy Fronts reporting live from Phuket, Thailand. Today in Phuket, Thailand, there's gonna be a lot of action going on, but the weather is gonna be really good. It's gonna be nice and hot and sweaty. You don't really need any clothes, to be honest, because the weather is absolutely perfect. You can be naked or you can wear clothes, just do whatever the fuck you want. So when you get to Thailand, just fuck it.
I've been saving money since a motherfucker 13. I wear the same pair of jeans every day. Free sandwiches, homie, 2 stamps away. Book flight December, but I leave in May. Drugs are generic, but still work the same. I get logins for Netflix from my cousin Greg. Thanks, Greg. We gon' save that money. I saw you. We gon' save that money. I saw you. We gon' save that money.
We're inside the Smoker Studio inside Everyday People, AKA real nigga shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you some questions and you can answer to the best of your ability.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do or think of when you wake up?
Showering. Normally I put like, honestly, like skin cream all over myself, so it's like I wake up and it's like, oh my God, I have to get all this off me. So I shower.
That's the automatic?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Hot or cold?
Hot. The cold shower is probably the worst thing on earth. The worst memories I have are inside of cold showers.
The worst memories you had?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had much of a struggle. That was like, whenever like the hot water heater is an issue, that's to me is like my adversity.
That's the worst shit in the world to get in the
I'm living a great life.
For real though.
For real, I agree.
Favorite pair of shoes all time?
Probably, man, I love those original Allen Iverson questions.
Favorite drink?
Perrier. Did you mean alcohol? Because if you mean alcohol, it's different.
It's whatever you like.
Alcohol, it's the Moscow Mule.
Mm.
But like standard soft drink would be Perrier.
Favorite sports team?
The Philadelphia 76ers, but it's really difficult to say that right now.
No, it ain't, because it's all about the history
I know.
of
It's the history, and then honestly, in 5 years when they're like the fucking Thunder, and I'm like the Jack Nicholson of the Sixers, it's gonna be the sickest
Lil
thing ever.
Dicky's at the game
Yeah,
again.
exactly. I'm gonna be like the peak of my career too in 5 years, like 32.
That's that shit though, ain't it? Ain't watching that shit is the shit, right? I used to watch Jack Nicholson, and I was able to sit next to Jack Nicholson. I was like, man, this is some groovy shit right here. I've been accepted. I walked in the Forum Club one day, and motherfucking Jack said, Snoop. I said, motherfucking Jack Nicholson just called me over there too. Watch out, nigga. You see who just called me? Fucking
That's
Jack
crazy.
just called me. And Jack said, hey, you got one of those sticks on you?
Man.
I said, turn around, Jack. And slid one in his back pocket.
I feel like you definitely have the best
You
like,
hear me?
top 5 stories of any like American citizen. I feel as though you probably have. It's probably true.
Weekends or weekdays?
I actually don't have an opinion. At this point, it's all the same to me. Yeah.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers. Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah. I would never even go hamburger. If there's no cheese, I'm definitely not involved.
Not at all?
No.
How many times a day do you think about sex?
Often. But like, it's honestly less about like fucking girls, more about like the fact that I had sex with a girl 2 nights ago and I'm worried that I have genital herpes. Like those are the thoughts that I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a thought.
Yeah, it's terrible. I live in a mental prison.
Scarlett Johansson or Jennifer Lawrence?
Scarlet, I think her voice is unbelievable. Like even in the movie Her, where she just was the voice
She
of
was the voice that homie was talking to in the car?
Yeah, and I like had like a fucking boner. And it was just her voice.
You didn't see her one time?
What?
They didn't show her face one time?
No. This is the voice of a robot. It wasn't even, no.
Oh, that's the movie where Cuz was talking to the robot.
Yeah, exactly. Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He was in Gladiator. He was was mad at the Gladiator. Yeah, the thumbs down because the Gladiator whooped him.
I'm gonna stop smoking. I'll have a panic attack.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Fuck, I don't know the answer to this question. I've been asked this before and I don't know. My mind jumps to teleportation, but then they made the movie Jumper. And
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
you could
now that's like
disappear.
everybody that wants to tell, it feels like a lame answer. I don't know. Fucking, actually, I don't know. Any answer I give, I wouldn't feel good about, so let's move on.
All right, here we go. This is called Finish the Sentence. I'm gonna start as you finish it.
Okay.
I always wake up,
With a boner.
if I could work with anybody dead or alive, I'd want to work with.
Biggie.
If I could see anybody perform dead or alive, I'd want to see.
Babe Ruth.
I look for blank in a woman.
One word. Is it one word? It should be. Heart.
I look for heart in a woman.
That's foolish. I look for love in a woman.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck. My tour is called the Looking for Love Tour. Go on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a rapper, I'd be,
Comedian.
my favorite position is
Missionary.
old school. Just buckle down.
Yeah, honestly, here's my issue with sex and like all these positions. I refuse to put.
He just said.
Honestly?
You don't want none of that. You don't.
I've had enough times where like a girl has suggested a position and I attempt it and we literally can't do it because my dick's not long enough. And there's just nothing worse than being like, oh, we can't do this because I don't have a long enough penis. Yeah, so missionary, girl on top, I'm like, that's at least 8 minutes there and I'm coming somewhere within that. So it's like, there's no time for anything else.
Thing, man.
Yeah.
My name is Lil Dicky and I'm
Professional rapper. Yeah.
yeah, that's what he is. Lil Dicky.
Snoop Deal Double G.
I want to thank you for putting me on that record with you.
Man, thank you for co-signing me into like the realest of ways.
Man, you did that, man. You know you better than that, man. You off the hook, man. It was easy, man. And I want to thank you for coming to the GGN.
My pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? Thank
It's been surreal. Like, think about what I'm doing right now.
Smoke you out right
as
now.
a man.
Yeah.
Or as a human. I just got to spend the afternoon smoking weed with Snoop and just talking.
Philadelphia, y'all see what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. He's taking it to a whole nother level, man. Mm. He doing what he's supposed to be doing, man. He out there networking, making it happen, smoking, doing it big. You understand me? Living the life, man. Dreams could come true, man.
This is a fucking dream. I constantly feel like I'm living in like the best dream possible.
Don't ever wake up.
We should end on that. I shouldn't have said anything.
Church, preach, tabernacle.